Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Aries, October 27, 2024. You radiate good energy and tend to attract positive attention and feedback. You're building up self-acceptance and feeling more comfortable in your own skin. Today is also good for focusing on work, health, or career goals, particularly related to strategy or determining your next move. Planning and mapping things out can be enormously satisfying. Your insistence on breaking through the surface of matters and digging deeper can bring you to important discoveries. While there have been and will be more distractions in your life, it's an overall excellent time for determination in your career or clarity regarding your life direction. It's a fine time to look carefully at the things that need to go for you to become more efficient. Even so, with the moon in your solar house today, your spirit for adventure is high right now, and a nice work and life balance is entirely possible. You're one of the rowdiest of the bunch. This gives you a close alignment to the energetic frequency of mighty Mars, the red planet of sex and war. However, with Mars retrograde around the corner and with us presently in a pre-shadow phase, you are being required by the cosmos above to address and review how you've interacted with sex and war in your life up until this point in time. On one hand, dark karma may be here for you to face. Yet, if you've lived your life at a higher level, you'll be able to use this time to surrender, relax, and reflect rather than face any exes or enemies. Mars will retrograde in, and we will face our passions and emotions strongly. Stay positive. Lately, there have been fewer opportunities for partnerships, commitments, or contracts. Something could have slowed down, which might be especially problematic if you work in a contracting business or with several clients. Keep hope, as the moon in Leo sextiles Jupiter retrograde in Gemini. Think about the bigger picture. There will always be ebbs and flows in your professional journey, mainly if you rely on partnerships and contractual opportunities. You are going through a phase right now, which will eventually end when the wheel of fortune turns in your favor once again. The planetary alignment is going to stimulate your emotions, and that's a lot to contend with. Keep your emotional nature in check by grounding yourself through positive, earthbound activities. This can be exercise, sleep, eating, lovemaking, whatever activity centers your body in a positive way. Be on the lookout for your emotions taking over your daily routine and fight that tendency. Use the strength of today's energy to stick to your schedule and stay focused and determined. It's hot. You'll have to roll up your sleeves and push ahead today. There is work waiting for you, decisions to make and results to be had. Today there won't be any room for carelessness, weakness, or not being motivated. You are capable of a lot of things, so don't hesitate any longer. In your love life, if you have thought about getting closer to someone, a real union will likely be formed with a marriage in view and shared happiness. Go for it. While the moon is making its ordinary monthly visit to an adventurous part of your chart and its friendly aspect to the North Node in a playful and creative part today has been a monthly event since it returned in July 2023, there is some additional weight behind it this time. With Mars just 10 days away from a return to your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery that will keep him here for the rest of the year and the North Node. Getting ready to leave in January. This is the start of what is set to become an accelerated firing up of the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence. As the moon makes its only visit to an adventurous part of your chart while Venus, the planet of love, is in Sagittarius, it not only forms a friendly aspect to her today but to the North Node in your romantic sector, just as they are separating from their own friendly aspect. While this will temporarily bring the spirit of romance and adventure together, Mars is just 10 days away from bringing things together in a way that is a lot less fleeting and with a lot more passion. Our eyes in the sky. Sometimes, it's just one of those days when the energy in the air feels a bit misaligned. You know those times when you're ready to dive deep into a meaningful chat, but the other person is lighthearted, focused elsewhere, or just on a totally different wavelength? It's like two radio stations playing over each other, a bit jumbled, hard to connect. And guess what? That's perfectly okay. We don't always have to be on the same page at every moment. Instead of pushing a conversation or trying to make things click when they don't naturally, give it a little space. Take a breath, release any pressure, and remember that every relationship has a natural rhythm. Pin the conversation for another day when both of you are ready to engage with open minds and hearts. That way, you can come together in a way that feels aligned and comfortable for everyone involved. Now, let's embrace the beautiful, supportive energy flowing in the realm of personal connections today. This is an ideal time to focus on nurturing those special bonds with friends, family, or anyone who truly lifts you up. The stars are inviting you to lean into those relationships that make your world a little brighter. Think about planning a cozy get-together, reaching out to someone you've been meaning to reconnect with, or simply enjoying a quiet, meaningful moment with a loved one. Reflect for a moment. When was the last time you shared a laugh so big it left your cheeks hurting? Or had a heartfelt conversation that left you feeling lighter? Those are the golden moments that refill our emotional tanks. Today, let yourself be fully present and appreciate the people who make everything feel a bit more magical. And let's not forget about the positive physical energy in the air today. If you've been feeling the urge to try something new physically or make self-care a priority, this is your day. Whether it's setting a fresh fitness goal, tackling a challenging sport, or simply taking a long, peaceful walk in nature, today is about honoring what your body needs to feel its best. Sometimes self-care is a high-energy activity, like a workout that boosts your confidence and strength, and other times it's about rest, allowing yourself a rejuvenating break. What do you feel drawn to today? Maybe it's a mix of both. Self-care isn't one size fits all. It's all about doing what makes you feel recharged and ready for what's ahead. But when it comes to financial matters, today's energy suggests taking things slow and steady. The cosmic forces are encouraging a mindful approach to spending, so if you're tempted by a purchase or a financial opportunity, take a step back and consider it carefully. It's easy to get caught up in the thrill of buying something new, only to have a little buyer's remorse later. Today's guidance is to avoid any hasty decisions and to trust that you'll know the right moment to move forward on financial matters. Have you ever found yourself regretting a quick purchase? Today, think of it as a gentle reminder from the universe to protect your resources and keep your goals in sight. This energy isn't about limiting yourself, it's about empowering you to focus on what truly matters. And on an emotional level, if you find yourself feeling a bit more guarded, embrace that, too. The universe is sending a nudge to honor your own boundaries and protect your energy where needed. This heightened intuition is your cosmic superpower today. You're sharper, more perceptive, and highly attuned to when someone or something isn't quite aligned with your highest good. Have you noticed recently that it's getting harder for anyone to pull the wool over your eyes? Trust that instinct. Sometimes, people bring their own agendas into conversations, hoping to sway your perspective. But today, you're equipped with a deep sense of clarity. Use this gift to navigate tricky conversations and situations with confidence and grace. Stand firm in what feels true for you, and know that you're exactly where you need to be.